Here's my ranking for every Spider-Man cartoon from worst to best. Honorable mention goes to Spidey and His Amazing Friends, because it's a preschool show and I didn't watch it. Last place I gotta give to Marvel Spider-Man. I really wanted to give this show a chance, thought it might get better, but it just got worse and the animation is not that great. They have promo art that looked 10 times better, but for some reason they never used it for the show. It's a bit of a downgrade from Ultimate Spider-Man. Some of the redeeming qualities I give the show are Venom, how they did Superior Spider-Man, and the animation for season 3. I think Jackal was a great villain. And I liked how they handled Peter and Harry's friendship. Other than that, everything about Marvel Spider-Man is hit or miss. Next up is Spider-Man 81, the Spider-Man show that came after Spider-Man 67. I haven't watched it, but from what I heard, it had pretty good reviews. And the animation looks pretty timely. Spider-Man 67 is a cult classic. It has a pretty unique charm and inspires some pretty funny memes. And I really like the theme song. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever Spider can. Spins a web any size. Catches thieves just like flies. Look out. Here comes the Spider-Man. Now, I thought this was a pretty unique Spider-Man show from the aesthetics and the suit, inspired by Batman Beyond, and it took place on a world where animals were dominant, kind of like the High Evolutionary's planet from Guardians Volume 3. And some of the villains in this show are some other stuff, like Venom and Carnage. It never did get a second season, but I would have liked to see where this would have gone. Man, I remember when this show used to air on Jetix before they turned it into Disney XD. It was just pretty nice seeing Spider-Man team up with other heroes like Iceman and Firestar, and fighting villains like Doctor Doom, Green Goblin, and some X-Men villains. Good times. I think it'd be pretty cool to see him team up with these two after Secret Wars and the Mutant Saga, but that's just me. I don't remember much from Spider-Man, the new anime series, but all I can say is it was pretty trippy for its time. I might have to give it a rewatch. This one was pretty tough for me, so I just put Ultimate Spider-Man and Friendly Neighbor Spider-Man at a tie. I know a lot of people, including myself, didn't like Ultimate Spider-Man. Well, I was just on the fence about it because Spectacular Spider-Man got canceled. But over time, I did end up enjoying it, and it got really darker in the later seasons. And this has to be one of the strongest Spider-Mans I've seen. And I'm glad he had a great run. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man was a game changer. I remember a lot of people did not want this show to exist. Well, here we are now. I think the storyline was excellent. As one of the most despicable versions of Norman Osborn, Tombstone got a pretty rad origin story. And Scorpion, dang, made Bane look gentle. Was giving him the 3-piece combo, no drink. The animation was a little strange, but after a couple episodes, I kind of got used to it. And the finale was awesome. I'm very intrigued what they go with for season 2. I don't know how I feel about them introducing Spider-Gwen I kind of wanted to see Spider-Man on his own for a while, but I'm gonna keep an open mind on it. Other than that, both Ultimate Spider-Man and Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man at third place. I mean, it can't go wrong. Spider-Man the Animated Series was a cult classic. I remember having the VHS with the episode where Spider-Man teams up with Daredevil to take down Kingpin. That was just something else. And the theme song is a straight up banger. Christopher Barnes was just a great Spider-Man. His villains were great too. I want to say my favorite villain in the show was Hobgoblin. I mean, he was always up to something. And he was doing all of this for money and to get some cheeks. And I want to say my favorite episode was when he teamed up with Daredevil to take down Kingpin and clear his name. But I give the #1 spot to the Spectacular Spider-Man. The best Spider-Man show of all time. This show was everything. Josh Keaton was just the perfect Spider-Man. I know people didn't like the art style, but I did. Some of the best versions of all the villains, like Rhino, Venom, Tombstone. I really liked how they treated all of Peter's classmates. This show just really gets Spider-Man to the core. And the action was peak fiction. They really threw in the lure in the beginning that Green Goblin was Harry but was Norman the whole time. The fact that he framed his son just to stay out of prison is just next level evil. Probably the most evil Norman Osborn I've ever seen. It's a shame this show never got a third season, but I appreciate what we got. And I'll always treasure it because I love this show. It means everything to me. And not just me, a whole lot of other people. And I never skipped the intro. That was a banger. And that's all we have for today. I might do some more videos, but in case I don't, thank you for listening. And there's just not one bad Spider-Man show. And I can't wait for Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2. Catch you on the flip side. Ruben Comics signing off.